You're listening to the Smoking JoeThunder podcast. Hey, what's going on? It's your boy JoeThunder back once again with another episode of the Smoking JoeThunder podcast. And do we have another banger? You already know. You know what I'm saying? But check it out. We're rolling solo dolo tonight. My special co-host cannot make it tonight. But I do got that SA1 in the building. Doing the video. What's cracking, G? How you doing?
Good.
Oh yeah, all right. He ain't got no mic. He ain't mic'd up. He gave me the prayer emoji. The how are you doing emoji. Real quick shout out to our sponsor Bgood dispensary over there on 11 West Hamden. Shout out. Go check them out. They got all your marijuana needs. You know what I'm saying? But like I said, we got another episode. We keep it grinding over here, and man, do we have a good one for you. You might know who he is. You might not know who he is. He's been spotted with the likes of Rick Ross, K Camp, Wu-Tang, DDG, Benny the Butcher. He's at all the concerts. He's backstage, got that VIP. You know what I'm saying? But man, we got fucking celebrity chef Questa in the motherfucking building. What's going down, G?
What's up, baby? How y'all doing? Yes, Lord.
We hanging in there, man. How you been?
Oh, baby, I'm cool. I'm cooling like a fan.
Cool like a fan, right? Busy weekend, right, Rick Ross?
Man, busy weekend, roast. A lot of artists that came out, baby. Salute to all the artists that rocked it. Fashion show models, man, it was popping.
Right.
It was nice.
How many people did you feed on Sunday?
I fed approximately in the VIP area 200 people, and then I also you got to say like about at least 25 of the staff members.
All right.
Yeah, man. So I fed a lot of people. That was a good show, great show. Shout out to Kush alumni. You know what I'm saying? Shout out to Real Words, baby. Yes, indeed.
Hell yeah. When I met up with you on Sunday, you pulled up in the Charger, right?
Yeah, that's the Challenger V8, baby. Yeah, I got a little growl in that. So a lot of people be shocked. They be say, "Oh man, you pull up with that and the food." Yeah.
They don't expect that shit. I want to keep it real with you, bro. I didn't expect it too, and when he popped out, I was like, "Damn, homie's doing it." That's what I like to fucking see.
Yeah.
Someone who's doing what they want to do, their passion, and they're actually doing it. You know what I mean? And it was good to see that, bro. That's like inspirational to me. They're like, man, you know what I mean? Like, just get on your grind, bro. Start laying that foundation, and you'll rise to the top. You know what I mean? Hard work, right?
Yeah, baby. I ain't gonna lie. Hard work do pay off. It might look easy to people, but
it's not, bro.
When you cooking all that food, and then you know what I'm saying, afterwards, people don't know that after you breaking it all down, you washing all the pots, the kitchen that you rent, you gotta clean that from top to bottom. I do all that myself, basically.
It ain't like going to the restaurant just sit down to eat and bouncing, right? You got to break shit down and pack shit up. And
you got to eat, man.
Throw the trash.
Yes, throw all the trash away. You gonna go home dirty, but I like it. I love it, man. It's a passion. Me and my child mother, we started this business, Quilisa Southern East. So yeah, man. Her name Darylisa Reese. Shout out to her. So yeah, baby, it's cool. I like it. I love it. I love the city of Denver, man. It's just popping. It's thriving. I just love to support you.
Hell yeah, we're gonna get to all that in just a minute, man. But kind of tell them, like, growing up, like I know you're from Louisiana, right? New Orleans. I can tell right out the bat. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Tell them kind of about like growing up, in New Orleans.
Man, New Orleans. I'm from New Orleans, Birdtown area. That's the 17 wall uptown. And you're around food from the time you're born, man. Well, just be honest with you. You're kicking you around food. Great grandmother, cousins, sisters,
everyone cooked.
Everybody cooked, man. So you go to every house on every block. Majority, the tourism, they do the restaurants, great restaurants. But the locals, it's called neighborhoods, and you have neighborhood competitions. Who have the best gumbo? Who have the best etouffee, the best jambalaya, po' boy sandwiches. So yeah, man, it's like.
Would y'all have like little meetups and kind of see who has
the
best?
Yes, of course. That goes down in your parks. That goes down on your east side, your west side.
Is this like a weekly thing in the
summer? Well, basically
every
day, Monday through Sunday.
You say every day?
Yeah, every day. You can buy. It's called hot plates. You can buy a hot plate from somebody's house. You know what I'm saying? They do them $10 hot plates, baby. On Mondays, everybody doing the red beans and rice with the big old jumbo sausages. On Tuesdays, you get the cabbage and rice. You know what I'm saying? Plates. So you can basically go to any neighborhood in New Orleans and I'm talking about actually go to a person's house, knock on the door, and they're going to serve you some food, man. The best.
$10.
Yeah, $10, $15, yeah.
What's your favorite?
My favorite thing to cook, I'm going to be honest with you.
Actually, to cook and then to eat.
Oh, my favorite food to eat, though? Yeah. People don't, and I don't even know how to cook it. I'm going to be honest with you. Man, pizza. I'm a pizza head, man.
Pizza?
I'm serious. Yeah, I'm a pizza head.
Oh man, I'm gonna tell you. After the podcast, bro, I'm gonna tell you how to make the easiest, best pizza in the world.
Yeah,
it takes literally like not even 30 minutes.
Yeah,
bro.
pizza is my best food, man. Other than that, seafood. I love a lot of seafood. Anything gumbo, man, jambalaya, baby. Any crawfish. I love crawfish. But pizza and seafood is my food.
If you have to pick one out of the seafood, what's the one? The 1-2.
Oh, the 1-2, I have to be honest with you. I love blue crabs and I love some catfish, man. Fried
I love
catfish.
some catfish too.
Yeah, that's my thing.
You be cooking catfish?
Yeah, I cook catfish. Oh, my catfish is cooked so different, man. You'd be very
Is it?
surprised.
Oh, man.
Yeah, a little secret on it. I use kiwi juice.
Okay.
A lot of people don't marinate theirs like I marinate mine.
Right. So that's the whole thing, the marinade of the spices and all that
spices,
stuff, right?
Yeah, man. I hook it up, baby. I ain't gonna lie to you.
Hell yeah. Hey, tell us more about kind of like growing up in New Orleans though. I'm sure it was rough, I'm sure it was dangerous, I'm sure all kinds of shit was going down.
Just like basically every other city, New Orleans is a mid-sized city, and so it just didn't have the jobs growing up.
Right.
I'll be honest with you, my man. They didn't have the jobs, and so I fell off into the streets. A lot of people are very aware of my background. I spent quite some time in prison. First going to prison at I think 16 years old, coming home like 19. Then I went back to prison, you know what I'm saying, 21, and I didn't come home until I was like 35, 36. And so for drugs and guns, just a typical average guy that's just trying to make a little weight. I don't make no excuses, but we all have opportunities. We always given a chance to go to school, man, educate ourselves. I took the wrong turn. You know what I'm saying? My sisters ain't take the wrong turn. But in New Orleans, like I said, it was just there. It was always a hustle.
In your face, right?
Yeah, it was always a hustle. It was always about $1. You always, it just didn't have the jobs. And so therefore, everybody had to create a hustle. You have to create a job down there. You have to create your own job. You know what I'm saying?
Now, definitely got to get your grind on, and like you said, there ain't no job opportunity. I mean, what's the next best thing? I mean, not the next best thing, but you got to do what you kind of got to do sometimes.
You basically got to do what you got to do. I just don't like to use it for a crutch because, you know, a lot of people come from broken environments, broken homes, and they still don't go into that, off into that lane like I did. I tell people every day, I was stupid. I'm going to be honest with you, man. Look. Hustling, selling drugs, baby. If you're out there, if you think you're doing it, man, stop where you got a chance, baby. It's only death in prison you're going to, man. Shit real out with you. But other than that, I just gotta say, man, just stay on your grind no matter what you do. You gotta just do your thing, baby.
Now it's funny you say that because I kind of had a homie that I grew up with, and they lived in the projects, like little what they call projects out here in Denver, and my homie was like, he was one of the first DJs that I saw that cats that started scratching and DJing and stuff. Yeah. But when I went away to school, he ended up getting into drugs and slanging drugs, you know what I mean, kind of getting caught up a couple times here and there. But his sister, she was like the nerd, like she had straight A's, school every day, like not getting it. I'm probably a doctor today to this day, you know what I mean, type of shit. So like you said, not everyone takes that path. Was it really like violent in like New Orleans when you were like growing up? Like were you really having to be honest with you?
I'm gonna just, I don't like the sugarcoating it. I'm real to the bone, Chris. New Orleans is overly violent, my man. And so, like I said, when you take in consideration of the economics and how the city is structured itself, it's only so many jobs for so many people. Everybody don't get that opportunity to have a job. And so when you put a lot of broke, depressed people amongst other broke, depressed people, it's a lot of strife. It's a lot of beef. People look to the cash monies, they look to the no limits, and they be like, is that really real what they said?
Right.
They're not even saying half of it, to be honest with you, my man. Yeah, it was always like that. And to this day, it's still like that. And people are trying to, people trying to do other things, but sometimes, bro, it's a trap. It's just hard to get out. But I don't like I said, I don't like making excuses. We're all given the opportunity. But yeah, New Orleans is a violent city, my man, amongst the locals itself. Your tourism, you go down there, you have fun a couple of days, man, you're going to enjoy it. The hospitality is so great, the people great, man, the music great, everything great about the city. But at the same token, people don't know the underworld. The underworld part is very different.
When's the last time you've been back to New Orleans?
The last time I've been to New Orleans was 2019.
All right. And is it kind of like, what I last heard is like you have kind of downtown and then still everything's kind of still like, I want to say fucked up around, then you got like neighborhoods here and there.
Since the hurricane occurred in 2005, you still have a rebuilding thing going on. You do still have a few of the abandoned houses, but for the most part, I gotta say at least 90% of New Orleans is back, man. It's back up and running. It's it's back to partying, man. New Orleans is a party city, baby. That's basically what it is. It's a lot of entrepreneurs, a lot of highly intelligent people that's there, but a lot of people go there to escape and party and have fun.
Mm-hmm. What is for someone going to New Orleans that's never been there before? What's maybe 3 things that they need to do or they should check out?
First of all, I always tell people this, when you go down there, man. Just because a person say, "Hey, how you doing?" The weather good, that don't mean that person got good intentions. So watch who you socialize with. Basically, when you go everywhere, just watch who you socialize with. Everybody not friendly. Everybody that smile at you don't have good intentions. I'm just gonna be honest.
Keep it safe.
Yeah, keep it safe.
Keep on your toes.
Yeah, stay on your toes. But you enjoy yourself down there, man. Like I said, big old music scene, party, things, have fun. You love it. You're gonna eat good. Oh yes, indeed, you're gonna eat good. Yes, I don't talk bad about my city, even though we have problems, just like every other city have problems. But for the most part, if you're not from there, oh man, that's the place you want to be. If you're not from there, I'm just saying that's a place you would like to go. Just like I'm not from Denver, and when I come out here, I was just in a maze. I was like, you know what I'm saying?
Right.
I was like, oh yeah, this is the place.
It's really going down up here.
It's going down. Yeah,
they ain't fucking around right there in the 303.
Yeah, man, they ain't fucking around.
People kind of be sleeping on us, like.
Nah, man, I think. And I was telling somebody this in the barber shop. I go to Hollywood Barbers.
Right there on Colfax?
Yeah, on Colfax. Yeah, shout out to Hollywood Barber, man. Mike and everybody. Shut it, chop, never shut. But I tell people like in Hollywood Barber, you might think they sleeping on Denver. I know people right now hustling, busting their ass trying to get to Denver, man. Denver is something extraordinary. I think it's like a mix. It's a gumbo pot. It's a bunch of people from a lot of other places. Nowadays. It's a bunch of people from a lot of other places, and they come here. And locals have embraced it, other people that came to the city. And I love that about the locals. So shout out to Denver, man, because they showed a lot of love. A lot of places don't show out-of-towners love, bro. They don't.
Not at all.
Yeah.
I was going to say, what brought you to Denver?
What brought me to Denver, man, got me a job out here, man. I had a job. Worked under Biker Jim and went to Coors Field. Worked over there by the Rockies, man. I worked up over there at Mile High, Mile High Stadium, baby. I cooked at Red Rocks. I cooked along 16th Street, Lammer Street. Yeah, baby, I enjoyed every minute of it. I'm not gonna lie to you. It was a fun day every day.
So you definitely laid the groundwork, right?
Yeah, I laid the groundwork. And in 2019, I just did, when my child mother, Derelisa Reese, she said, hey, well, we cook, we make food, we need to get our own LLC license. We looked around. Denver got some great food. They do have Southern food out here. We're known for Southern Creole food, also Creole plant-based, and also Creole vegan. And so when you incorporate all those together in one, it seemed a little unique. So we did the LLC things, got our paperwork in order. And yeah, man, we started hustling our plates.
Hell yeah! How did you guys start gaining traction? You know what I mean?
Well, we first started off here in Inglewood, not too far, a couple of steps from Bgood, at McMullen's Irish Bar. You know what I'm saying? Shout out to Mike. He was the first one to give us our big shot. Okay. And so I catered that spot. Me and my business partner, we had disagreements. You gotta have disagreements. She moved back to Houston, and I just took the lead. And so the first people I cooked for in Denver was Top Flight. These rappers, Top Flight. Shout out to Top Flight, Hypnotic. Shout out to Lottie Scott.
Shout out.
And once I cooked for them, my man, I'm not gonna even lie, baby. It was on. It was on and pop. It was on and pop. Them dudes showed me, look, I wouldn't be on this podcast without Top Flight, Lottie Scott, baby. I salute y'all. They showed me love, real love.
Oh yeah, that's dope. That's dope. And then, what are some of the specialties that you cook?
The specialties that I do cook, I do fried strawberry infused shrimp. That's a po' boy sandwich. Crawfish burgers. My baked macaroni and cheese, from the pepper jack baked macaroni and cheese to the regular cheddar American baked macaroni and cheese. I do a lot of collard greens. I do cabbage over rice. I do slap your daddy wings. Oh yeah, man. I love my cornbread, my mama cornbread. That's what I call it, mama. Cornbread. My grandma used to make it. Yeah. I do a crab legs. I do a lot of seafood. As far as gumbos, a lot of soups. Yes.
What is your most requested that people?
My most requested, I'm gonna be honest with you, the big macaroni and cheese, bro. For whatever reason, people love that big macaroni and cheese. I gotta keep constantly making, and my jambalaya and my seafood dishes. Yeah.
What I was gonna tell you the other day is like I know your mac and cheese is like you said highly requested.
Yeah.
Just make pints to go.
But
yeah, like you know everywhere you're carried, like you can take this one with you for $19.99.
Yeah.
And like when you're at a concert, you have money. You don't go to a concert, bro.
Yeah, exactly.
So you got money. So if it's that bomb, I'll slide you a dub. You know what I'm saying?
It's to be honest, you know, like I said, my business partner, Lisa Reese. Okay, her recipe is the cheddar baked macaroni and cheese. So everybody who eat cheddar baked macaroni and cheese, when I do cook it, that is Lisa Reese recipe. Mine is the pepper jack. That's my creation. And so we always had a little compete.
To do the infuse and put
infuse,
it together.
And who like it best. And so people love the pepper jack, they love the cheddar.
Then you get the best of both worlds.
You get the best of both worlds. Yeah,
add a little marijuana to that shit.
I know.
That's the next thing I was going to tell you too. You're already on the top as far as cooking.
Yeah.
I would say like 5 years down the road,
THC infused.
A cafe with fucking THC infused fucking gumbo, the whole experience.
Oh man, Lord, that's a hell of a compliment.
I'm dead ass. Because I mean, it's still on the, but in 5-10 years, it should definitely be possible.
Yeah, it's really possible. Oh yes, indeed.
Have all the tourist spot, you know, like, because I mean, you already got the bomb food. You feel me?
And I got the bomb food, baby. I got that work for you. If you want some good work, it speaks for itself. The product speaks for itself.
Right, and we were just talking about this weekend. You fed a bunch of people at the Rick Ross show, right?
Yeah. So I catered the entire Rick Ross event thrown by Kush alumni and Real Works. It was a great event, man. I apologize that I did run out of food because a lot of people bought VIP tickets they didn't eat. So when you do see me out, and if you bring that little stuff, they see you at that VIP, I will give you a plate. You know what I'm saying, for free. Yeah, because you should have ate, and I didn't think it was gonna be that many people. You know what I'm saying?
Right. How'd you like that? Was that like one? What'd you think of the show?
Oh man,
you was busy cooking.
Yeah,
too,
I was
right?
busy. I was busy cooking. I heard the show, but I couldn't really look at the show. But I could tell by the crowd reaction that it was an amazing show.
Cause I was looking for you. I couldn't find you nowhere. I lost you. I was like, it's a wrap for the night. I was like, fuck it.
Oh,
you know what I mean? They were not quite the weed friendly venue there.
Yeah,
you know
man.
I mean?
Yeah. And I don't think they made you go outside.
I got yelled at outside too. I was trying not to get you in trouble. I'm like, fuck. I'm like, damn, I'm over here acting a fool and I because you know, look, shout out to the barbershop cats. They're like, let's just go outside and smoke. He's like, then we'll get yelled at together. And I was like, all right. So we go and we actually smoked. I smoked the biggest joint ever. We smoked a couple blunts, and they leave, and we're finishing the blunt. And I swear to God, as soon as they leave, this fool came out. I was like, whoever is smoking marijuana back here, man, I put like this joint in my pocket, and I was like, I just don't, because I know it was crazy.
It's
man.
Denver, man. So you think you ain't need much, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah, well, I haven't been to that many places like that. They even made me go back to the car and put my weed in the jar in the car. Like, you can't come in here with that. I was like, all right, well, cool. You know what I mean? I was chilling on that. But I was like,
well, all right, Real Works. We got to work on that, baby. Y'all got to live up there and let people smoke. Get they smoke on, baby. This Denver, y'all know what's up.
What was funny is there was one point at the night, in the night, right before Ross went on, where I went outside and people were smoking. I was smoking with Bradley. Shout out.
Shout out to Bradley. My guy did a birthday party. Yeah.
And fucking, he came out there. The guy, the security. He you know, I'm not gonna say who he is, but he went out there, and so many people were fucking smoking. He just sat there. And he was kind of getting mad because he really couldn't do that.
He couldn't do that at that point.
There were like 20, 30 people smoking. Some fools look gangster, and some fools probably, you know like. And he brought this other guy out. They just kind of looked it over, and they just kind of gave that like little look at this guy. Just kind of went inside.
I figure, you know, like nightlife clubs in Denver. I always assume that, you know, they have a designated area for, you know, saying the tokers. I call them the tokers. You want to toke something, smoke something. You heard? Yeah. That's what I always thought, man.
I think you know, it's kind of like one of those scenes where it's like, you know, kind of look the other way, but people are gonna smoke.
Yeah, people gonna smoke,
especially in the concert.
Yeah, it's always better to smoke at the venue than, you know.
I can't even lie, bro. I got a little story just from the night before from the CeeLo show. You know what I mean?
Yeah, the CeeLo, Herman Hideaway. Shout out Herman's Hideaway.
Yeah, shout out Herman's Hideaway. Shout out my homie Fo. But I know you're not supposed to smoke in Herman's Hideaway.
Yeah,
I know you're not, and I don't. 99.999% of the time. But it was packed like a motherfucker. And CeeLo Green says light that shit up.
Yeah, he said
I lit that shit up real quick.
Yeah.
I mean, I smoked it real quick, but you know, my fault. So,
But
I appreciate it.
shout out to Herman Highway, baby. Y'all know I rock with y'all. And I did a lot of concerts there. They kind of chill, they cool, man, you know? Yeah.
They got a cool little vibe down there.
Got a
you know
cool,
what I mean?
yes indeed, baby.
And talking about that, we'll get into that. You
Okay.
cooked for Slick Rick,
Yeah.
Styles P at Herman's Hideaway,
Yes,
who else? Mobb D, Prodigy.
Yeah, Mild D, Prodigy, yeah, right
Who
there,
else?
Herman
Who
Highway.
else?
Yes, indeed. Let me see. I cooked for at Cervantes. I think I did Benny I did Conway the Machine. I did Benny the Butcher at the Fillmore at the Organ Theater. Okay, I did Ben Don Taliver at Cervantes. I cooked for them. Great people. One thing about the artists, my man, I'm gonna keep it real with you. The artists, they actually, they appreciate it.
Right.
They really do appreciate it. See, a lot of people in Denver have this misperception. I hope I'm saying it right, because my diction a little old. People think I get paid for doing what I do.
Right. I was about to ask you.
Yeah.
Go ahead and get into
and
it.
I'm gonna let people know this. I want everybody to know this. There's not an artist that I cook for that I got paid for cooking for. And I'm not throwing no shade at no artists, because the promoters, I actually invite my services to the promoters. Nobody can refuse no good food, especially if you're cooking for free.
Right.
Now, most people might be saying, well, whatever you're good at it, why would you do it for free? I'm going to show you why. It's like, if you're in the record industry, the upfront money or the back end money. I'm going to get the back end. I'm going to become successful. I do work a job, man. I clean houses, I clean toilets, I do all that to live there and sustain this business. I got investors, my auntie, shout out Auntie LaPonda, you know what I'm saying? Shout out to Raina, shout out to Renee. People like that. Shout out to New and New Orleans. They throw me a couple of dollars to help buy inventory. You know what I'm saying? So I'm not throwing no shade at no kind of artist, because I don't ask the artist for money. Most of the artists don't even know I'm be cooking there. But when they smell the food, they be like, ooh, who that food is? Who that food is? And they, hey, baby, this for you. I got you. So yes, all the artists that I cook for, I have cooked for free. I offer my services to the venue, from Cervantes to Fillmore, whatever venue you at, I'm offering my service to you, because it's a great marketing strategy. People don't know how to hustle. You just can't lay up there and say, oh, I cook food, or I paint houses, or I paint cars. You got to show somebody your work, man. You know what I'm saying? If you tell me that, you know what I'm saying, that you clean clothes, you do clothes real good, I need to go off somebody word them out. Hey, bro, why this dude doing the clothes? I don't want this man, I got some expensive little clothes.
Right.
I don't want them cleaning my, oh no, they do a good job. So that's how I do with food, man. The product speaks for itself, you heard?
You kind of told me something the other night, and you said the reason that you kind of doing this is for the marketing, but you were kind of giving some kind of reference about being on the block and how you can't just...
Well, yeah, see, so how do you say this word? Y'all don't laugh at me. I know a lot of people gonna laugh. Analogy, like when you compare something to something else. Y'all gotta understand, be able to look here. I did get educated. I got educated in prison, I tried to educate myself. But anyway, let's say this. When you're in the streets and if you're selling weed, just like dispensaries nowadays sell weed, you can't just get on the block and say, hey, I got the best smoke. You feel what I'm saying? You gotta pass out sample packs. And so that's what I do with food. I pass out sample packs. I didn't cook that a lot of these strip clubs. I didn't cook that a lot of clubs. I didn't charge people money. I was handing plates out. I spend $800 to $1,200 on inventory. I'm not gonna make anything. That's not even utensils. That's not even plates. And I go to strip clubs. Shout out to all the girls that dance, baby. All my exotic dances. I'm talking about from centerfolds to PTs. Diamonds. I gotta shout them out. Shotgun with us, they got me popping. All the girls got me popping. PS4, y'all got me popping. So I get them girls food just on the house. And guess what? In return, when I'm doing the club, say McMullen's Irish Bar, say I'm at the Hookah Cafe, or say I'm down, now I'm at Club 778, it returns its favor, baby. They spread the word. Hey, this guy got that smoke. He got some good food.
And one thing is, if some strippers tell me about some good ass food, you know they got loot.
And guess what? So you already knew you going to get it.
They know where the good food is, right?
It's two places in any city if you're not from, and I tell everybody to go. There's two places if you want to know about the whole entire city. You want to get in the hustle. Want to know the movers and shakers. Barbershops and strip clubs. They know everybody, baby. Believe that. Ask them any question. Anything you want, them two places you'll get. Any city you go across America.
So tell them one more time where you get the low in any city.
Any city you go to. I don't care if you go down south. I don't care if you go north. You go to the east. Go to the west. Now they've been all over. You go to a barbershop, or you go to a strip club. And then for the ladies,
club.
go to any beauty salon. Any beauty salon, baby. Gonna get all the loot. You know what I'm saying?
Right. You know everyone be talking. You know what I'm
Everybody
saying?
talking, baby. Yeah.
But yeah, I mean, you definitely got a plan together, man. And like you said, when are you gonna open your restaurant? You looking about a year, maybe? Or?
No, I'm gonna be honest.
Sometime.
The business Questa, this business haven't even been open 2 years. June is we'll celebrate our 2nd year open. We're planning on having our first restaurant either in Inglewood or the heart of downtown Denver by September.
September. Do you know the name
September
of it yet?
2022.
Do you know the name of it yet?
Oh yeah, the name of it gonna be Questa.
Questa.
Yeah, that's the business right
Do you
there.
have right
Yeah,
there?
right there, Questa.
Do you have any kind of part of town you're thinking yet or not?
Yes, either Inglewood or just the heart of downtown, Lammer Street, 21st, well around there.
You go downtown, you can charge that real good money, huh? But that rent's gonna be expensive,
man.
right?
I always tell people, man, food ain't that expensive to cook, bro.
Right.
You know, I don't knock nobody for their price and market. You know, some people like to get that experience. Sometimes you're not even paying for the dish itself. You just basically paying for the experience.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? I'm being honest, food don't cost that like that.
There you go.
Yeah.
And I was talking to you about earlier, like being from New Orleans, you grew up through the Master P era and the Cash Money.
Yeah, the Master P era,
Right.
Cash Money era. Know quite a few of them. You know, yes indeed, I know.
You remember what you were bumping from them back in the
yeah,
day?
I'm gonna be honest with you. I like my favorite artist on No Limit was The Hound. Shout out Gateway, you know, cause he from my neighborhood, Gertown, so we all supported The Hound.
Right.
I like Hound, I like Mac, you know what I'm saying, I like Fiend. And so, you know, Mystical did his thing. I knew Mystical personally. He'd come to Streamline to a club. I know quite a few of the artists that rap. You know, C Murder, shout out to him, man. Hope his legal affairs get right. Oh, yes, indeed. Man, Corey Miller, man, shout him out, baby. And like I said, the Cash Money era, baby, you know, that was just the era. It's going to always be
That was more like, I want to consider them like more player.
Yeah, that was the hot boy era,
Yeah.
man. You know, there was the more hot, you know, they really put that in your mind. Like, man, I gotta get my money right. I have to get my money. I got to shine out here. Because they have always shined, baby. Yeah, and people hustle. They hustle and grind. I remember when the CEO, baby, used to come through Gertown in the long station wagon with tapes and cassettes, passing them up.
Doing the Trump, the Easy,
yeah, he was doing the sample
Master
game.
P shit.
That was
right?
the sample game, yeah.
And that's kind of where you got your shit from, like you
Yeah,
said,
exactly.
handing out like
The
the free
streets,
plates, like that
yeah,
shit.
you pass out, you know, you gotta give people, well, we call it dope, you know, we just use that.
Yeah, dope could be music,
Yeah,
dope could be food, dope
Yeah,
could be
exactly.
fucking
So I'm
art.
gonna pass out you some dope, baby. You know, you say you're
get
fiend.
you hooked.
Guess what? Once you taste it, yeah, I got that work, I got that smoke. Yeah, you coming back and holler at me.
And if you got that good product,
Yeah, you got that. Oh yeah, if you got that product, that A1,
you got that bammer. You know what I
Yeah,
mean?
man, it's that great, it's that good.
And that's life, bro.
Exactly.
Whatever you come with, whether it's the podcast, food, fucking graffiti, fucking rapping, if it's bammer and you think you're a star overnight, it's gonna be watered down. If you put in the actual work and the heart, fucking elbow grease and all that shit, like you get the fucking sky's the limit, right?
It's the sky's the limit, baby. I'm serious. All you can do is go up when you're at the bottom. And I done been at the bottom, man, scratching and hustling. You know, people, I tell people, you know, I'm not a competitor. I don't do all that competing. You know, I love for a person to live their lifestyle the way they want to live. I'm going to live mine the way I want to live. I'm comfortable, I'm humble, man. I love this. I get high. People say, what you get high of? What's your motivation? I'm going to be honest with you, freedom.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? When you go to prison at a young age, you come out here a grown man, you start getting a few little gray hairs, baby, you start looking at life a little differently. You feel what I'm saying? So I get high off freedom. I get high off a person telling me, man, your food was good. You know what I'm saying? Food does a lot of things. It calms a lot of emotions.
Right.
Some people be hot. Some people be wanting to fight. But then when they eat that food, that good food, that real dope, they be like, oh, man, I'm tired. I want to lay down. I want to chill. You want to snuggle with somebody. You know what I'm saying? Do your little thing. You heard?
Right. And
Yeah.
even when I hit you up the other day, I saw that you were taking the food to someone in the hospital.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, Rose Hospital. Shout out to the personnel at Rose, man. Oh, especially in the paternal care, man. They show love over there. I like that. Yes, indeed, baby. And my son was born right here in Swedish, so let me say shout out to Swedish Hospital also.
Yeah, I was Swedish a lot. I was my doctor like, cause I was in the hospital for 3 weeks, man.
Yeah.
I tell you what, that shit is hella depressing.
Yes, indeed, man.
Sometimes
in
the
the
littlest-
hospital, shit.
Sometimes the littlest gestures like that make the world, you know.
Oh yeah, you right. You right. Dude.
But I was saying earlier, man. I mean, you moved to Denver, started catering or cooking at fucking, like you said, Invesco Field,
Mm-hmm.
Red Rocks,
Yeah,
and all that
Red
shit.
Rocks. Yeah, it was great. I worked under Biker Jim. Best experience I had for this industry. I'm like really hands on. you know, when you have 20,000 fans, you know, like at the Red Rocks, so you got hit. I think over at Mile High Stadium, they had 60-something thousand fans.
Yeah.
It was fast paced. You had to keep up, but I loved it. I enjoyed every minute.
Right.
The fans love me. Everybody love me. They shout me out. You know, people like the way I
Yeah,
talk, and I talk crazy. You know? Yeah, I kind of stutter a little bit. But yeah, man, it was the great experience. Then we're just showing love, man. The hospitality is so awesome out here, bro.
And then this past weekend, you're cooking for one of the biggest rappers there is.
Red Rose, baby, right there. Green room, right there. Had everything laid out for him.
Hell
You
yeah.
know what I'm saying? Made it on time. I was happy because everybody know I'm known for being late. So you know, you get that. That's my little.
Hey, you was
reputation.
early. You was early as fuck.
Yeah, I was
today.
early. Yeah, I had to
You
be
told
early.
me 9:50. And you was here at 9:30. You know what I
Yeah,
mean?
baby,
So-
because I'm working on it. See, everything you
Yeah.
gotta tweak. Not
For
just
real.
the food, you gotta tweak everything. You gotta tweak your personality too. So yeah, it's good.
Have you ever thought of doing any TV shows or any kind of shows like that, like
Yeah.
Ramsey's or some,
I'm so ignorant to it, my man. I feel comfortable on the mic, like in front of camera. I'm not, just be myself, bro. You know, people gonna laugh at me. I already know, man. People laugh at you all the time in jail, man. You don't get no mail at nighttime, boy. They gonna laugh at you.
Right.
They don't love you. So I'm so used to it. I'm so accustomed to it. But yeah, I'm interested.
Do you think you would kill some shit like that?
Oh
Or
yes,
what do you-
indeed, baby. I cut up on that. Yes, indeed. Oh Lord have mercy.
What if Ramsey tries to go off on you, talk some shit?
No, I accept criticism.
Yeah,
I
well,
like,
yeah,
I
but
accept criticism.
sometimes he got a lie.
Ramsey popping, man. This man know what he's doing.
He
I
ain't
know
that bad. I'm thinking more
Yeah.
like Judge Judy. Like,
Yeah,
I think
yeah.
I'd go to jail, bro. If I was in front of it, I'd be like, what, bitch? Like, fuck, you know, you
Yeah.
talking to me? Like, fuck,
Yeah.
don't be rude. Like,
Don't
I already
be
said
rude.
I'm guilty. Shit.
Yeah.
Those are two different ones, but
Yeah.
yeah, you get what I'm saying,
Yeah,
right?
yeah, exactly, man. It's just the same way when you got customers. You know, you have some ruly customers, but I got a nice approach. I ain't never had no incidents, so everything good.
What about like social media? Because there's a lot of shit talkers on social media. You have anyone ever
Oh
hop
yeah,
on
yeah,
there
yeah,
and
yeah.
tell you
People,
food sucks
oh yeah,
or
yes
talk
indeed,
shit
yes
or-
indeed. And so what I tell people is this: I'm not offended by it
Yeah.
because that's why you have such a variety of food.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? You got some people don't eat McDonald's, but they eat Burger King. You feel what I'm saying?
Right.
So you might not like mine, but I direct you to somewhere that you might like. Man, we'll go try TK Surf and Turf. I'm telling you, homie, it's good. I eat that. Try Lucille's, try Nola's, Jeans. You know what I'm saying? Weldon Street Cafe. I advise them to go to other places, you know what I'm
Gotcha.
saying? Yeah, because everybody's not going to like your food. Everybody's not going to like the way you talk, like the way you dress. That's how it is.
Exactly.
Yeah, exactly.
People gonna hate to hate sometimes. So they ain't got nothing else to do. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
You know what I'm
right.
saying? I fucking have the next question ready, and the weed, man, that Bgood weed just kind of got me. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
But we were talking about the shows and stuff. What's kind of, besides the restaurant, what's kind of like the next level type of shit?
I'm going to be honest with you, the next level types, once I cook for the I feel like I reached the peak once I cook for the governor of Colorado, cook for the mayor of Denver, the city council members, more of the politicians.
Right.
Some things need to be changed, and things need to be brought to their attention. Just brought to their attention. I think people doing a good job as it is. I'm not a political head. I kind of stay separate between all that. But I feed everybody. So, but yeah, once I'm on that level there, I want to feed the state senators. I want to feed the senator of Colorado. Yeah.
Before you know it, the president of the United States.
Oh yeah, I be in the White House, man, cooking it up, man. What's up, Joe, baby? Pop it off, man. What's up, man? Hurt now and then. Send us some bread. Yeah. I'm telling you.
Can I stay in the White House? Too? You know what I mean?
It is what it is. Whoever in there, man, doesn't matter, Trump. Whoever in there, I'm gonna talk to him just like I'm talking to you, man. Pop it off, man. What's up? We hurt now and then. We need some bread. Yeah.
Right. Hey, do you remember some of the first rap music you ever listened to?
Yeah, I do. My first rap tape I ever had was the Fat Boys.
All right, the Fat
Yeah,
Boys,
the
Fat
Fat
Boys,
Boys.
one with 3
Yeah.
on the cover with
Yeah,
the pizza.
exactly. Yep. And
It's funny you say that. That was my first tape as well.
oh, that's your first tape. That's my first
That
tape.
and Houdini Escape were my
Houdini.
first tape.
All right, my favorite artist back then, man, my childhood friend Dank, and shout out Dank. He was an LL Cool J head. I was a
Kumo D?
Kumo D. Yeah, so that was the little beef.
I like Kumo D,
Yeah.
but like I want to say like my favorite kind of solo rapper growing up was Dane the Dane.
Oh, you Dane the Dane?
Dane the Dane was fan.
Yeah.
Big
Oh,
boy,
yes,
dude,
indeed.
you my shit,
yeah,
bro.
my shit. Yeah, I fuck with the boy. Yeah.
Him and then the group wise, like that was hard because I was a Fat Boys fan for the
Yeah.
first couple albums,
Boy,
a
right?
Houdini fan,
Yeah.
and definitely a UTFO fan.
Oh, UTFO.
UTFO was like a little
Yeah.
like we're spin off of Houdini.
Houdini, yeah.
We aging ourselves over here, but fuck you.
I used to, you see rap on TV and you used to be so amazed, like the jewelry, the clothes.
Right.
You be like, man, look at that. And so then I started growing up with artists, you know what I'm saying? And some of my friends became artists, partners in crime, shout out. And it was all inspiring. Like to see them, you grew up, you played with them in the dirt, and then you see them on stage rocking it. You be like, man, that's how Houdini moved, Houdini was. So yeah, baby.
Yeah. How would you explain, how would you explain rap back then and rap nowadays? Because you're around all these youngsters nowadays.
Yeah,
too,
I'm around young. I'm not a critic of rap whatsoever. I evolve with rap, and I tell people hip hop is young, it's youthful. It was created by a bunch of young, wild, crazy youths, and that's what it is today. You can outgrow hip hop. I tell people that all the time. You know what I'm saying? What you would have listened to 20 years ago, you might not be listening to today. Even though we do love old school hip hop, I love old school hip hop. I think the difference is that today it's just oversaturated with so many artists. Right. So artists don't. At one time, I think you know how it was. Man, you might have to wait for a whole year for artists to come with an album.
Right.
2 years. You was anticipating.
Dr. Dre,
man, 5 years, like Nas, 3-4 years, you gotta wait for him to put out an album. So now it's so consistent. You listening to so many different people. You get them kind of confused. Like I'm being honest with you. But I tell people I'm a rap head, man. I listen to everybody. I'm talking about. If it came out yesterday, I probably listen to it. Tell me who he is. I bet you I listen to it. I don't discriminate when it comes to that rap. I love rap.
That's one thing that I do like about my age and everything is I've been through every how do you say it? Every stage of hip hop.
Hip hop, yeah.
Straight up started with the super first real shit. The first shit to me was Cameo, and I know they're not rap music, but kind of Cameo, kind of Herbie Hancock, Midnight Star, and Freakazoid. That's kind of the first shit that I kind of considered. And then you grew up with the Fat Boys, Houdini, UTL. Then the next was Run DMC and the Beastie Boys. Then Big Daddy Kane, fucking Rakim, Special Ed, fucking. I didn't even go NLG and the Bulldogs and Kwame, and that's still that generation. Then you go to the 90s where you got fucking Nori, Dogg Pound, Snoop, Tupac, you got everything. So I made that. I started off listening to the little R&B, then the East Coast, and then here being in Denver, when fucking West Coast came on to NWA, we definitely went that route.
Everybody went that route.
I remember the South coming in, you know what I mean? My homies put me onto the Texas shit before that shit was even.
It was Texas.
I've always been a music head, like you said, and listen to everything. But I do love that I've been able to see all of rap from the beginning, till probably still be going by the time we die, but
Exactly, man. Like I said, I don't see nothing bad about hip hop. Hip hop is the same.
Good music is good music.
It's good music, bro. I love it. I love the production. I love the beat. I love the stage presence. Man, shout out to Larry June, man. That boy cut it up, man. I was happy to cook for that boy. I'm a big fan. When I'm a huge fan, of an artist, I'm gonna be honest with you. It's just for every artist I cook for, but I'm just saying. It's just that's a proud moment for me, man.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
Heck
Shout out to Larry June, man.
I've actually been bumping one of his songs lately. I can't think of it. I have it right here on my phone, but I'll tell you. But I want to say Bradley. Shout out again, put me on this.
Bradley, Bradley. That's my girl, home girl, man. She's good people.
Here you go. Either way, that's
either
my jam right there. I was bumping that shit a couple. I get stuck on songs, bro.
Yeah, you get stuck on that one particular.
On the song, and I always
listen over and over. Yeah, you hop in the car, you hop in the truck,
exactly. So wherever it's on repeat,
you gonna listen to it. Yeah,
even tripping. You know what I mean?
Yeah, man.
Hell yeah, man. Well, you got any kind of any kind of things? What's your social media so they can check you out? Because they gotta see all these pictures.
Oh, you gotta go on. You check my Instagram. I'm an Instagram head. I'm not gonna lie, y'all. I really don't know all the other social media. I'm just getting with TikTok. I'm a little slower than other people, so y'all gotta, as far as with the social media thing. But mine is at Questa QUE as in Eric, ST as in Tom, A as in Apple, _ Walker WALKER _ and put 3-letter case L's. And also, when you look on my page, you're gonna see the official page of the business. The business is Questa Southern Eats. We have our own domain. We have 2 locations. So if you in Houston and you want some food, the surrounding Houston area, we got you on the food. If you're doing a concert, you got your band coming down there, we can take care of you. Right here up in Denver, you come through any venue you at, no matter where you at, from Boulder to Colorado Springs, I got you, baby. I'm on deck. You heard?
Heck yeah. Well, like I said, I mean, the first time I was introduced to you is at Bradley's party. And,
Yeah,
man, you bring some fire food, and you know what I mean?
Man, I want to bring y'all some more food. I want to cook for the kids, man.
Yes, whatever,
I
man.
want to cook
like,
for the
you know what I
kids,
mean?
man. Juice.
We'll plan something out, and we'll have like a little kind of like more than just a podcast, but we'll have like maybe a little selected 10-person audience, and we'll have good guests, and we'll do something big, bro. You know what I mean?
That's what I'm talking about, man. Shout out to Bgood, man. Shout out to the whole podcast, baby. Shout out to man Joe, man. He turning up, baby. Real dude.
Man, we trying to, bro. Nah, we ain't trying. We doing it, man. We turn up with you, bro, because you know. We've been putting in a lot of work this last year, and we've been covering a lot of shit. This is getting started. You know what I mean? Like I tell these people every day, I haven't even reached into my bag of tricks. I mean, once I open that stuff, y'all gonna be like, y'all gonna have to do that Scooby Doo, and y'all gonna be that.
Man, I just got.
Like, I ain't even broke out the arsenal yet, bro. I got the deuce right now. I ain't seen shit, bro. They looking at me like. Now I ain't even got the deuce, bro.
So when you think about it,
I got the bear mace right now.
I got the bear mace.
That's
right.
Yeah, I ain't seen that yet. I might pull out a plastic knife or something. They don't even know what's up. You know, like, when we actually open that bag, they're gonna be like,
yeah, baby. I just got, send a couple of shout outs. I always like to salute, baby.
For sure.
I'd like to salute the city of Denver, first of all, for embracing me, baby. I love y'all, man. Appreciate the support. The city of Inglewood, thank y'all, baby. For real. I gotta shout out my hood, right? Whenever you meet a dude from Gerd Town, if you see him anywhere on camera, say he gonna shout his hood out. Me from New Orleans. If you from New Orleans, man, I gotta shout out Gerd Town, man. Broadway, man. We in here, baby. We doing something constructive and positive. Made a hell of a change, man. I love y'all. That's where I'm from. I'ma always love y'all. And like I said, bro, just thank y'all, man. I appreciate it. Sure. Just the opportunity to be here.
Hell yeah, no, we appreciate you, man. And there you have it from fucking celebrity Chef Questa, man. On the Smoking JoeThunder podcast. You can find us on all platforms. Hit him up on IG. Connect with him. Get some food. Like, it's funny. Like, you really do have fans. Like, and I'm not saying that you don't, but like people will stop and hold up the line when they're getting food. And we gotta keep it pushing. Keep it pushing. Keep pushing, you know what I mean? It's just like, you sit back there too, you been smelling this food all good, and you're like, man, I want some food. It's kind of like the dispensary. When you get those people in the dispensary that ask about every weed and what's the percentage, hey, it's fucking weed. Just fucking roll that shit, light that shit, smoke that shit, pass that shit. You don't even know what percentage. Hey, say what's the farthest shit you got?
Exactly.
The price, and then fucking keep it pushing. Don't be sitting there, sativas, indicas, what the fuck's going on? Oh, yeah, what do you used to?
And when you gotta tell like 6 to 7, 8 people that in 30 minutes you gotta break it down. I know how it go. You breaking down your weed. Like we got this strand, that strand, that strand. That's how it is with food. You got like 12, 15 people. They gonna ask you the same thing. What you have? What you have? What you have? Right. You know what I'm saying? Oh, I don't eat meat. Well, I got something for you, baby. You're vegan, man. Get some of them collard greens they made with honey.
Sure, huh?
Get you some of that cabbage, girl. I'm gonna rock with you. Come on,
got you the way, right?
Yeah, yes indeed.
I often think when I go to dispensary, which I don't go to dispensaries anymore, but when I used to go to dispensaries, because I go to Bgood dispensary.
Yeah, you go to Bgood, yeah.
But when I go to another dispensary, I always wonder when you ask them what's the best weed or herb they have, if they actually tell you the best or they tell you the shittiest. You know what I mean? Just get that shit out the door. You know what I mean? Like, I'd be wondering about that sometimes. Like,
yeah, I tell people the best, man. It's gonna
you gotta keep it real.
When they ask me, what's the best thing you cook? Baby, look, in about 30 minutes, all of it's gone. Answer your question right there. You hear me? Yeah. And answer your question.
All right, man.
Yes,
well, shit, we definitely appreciate you coming
appreciate
on by.
You,
Bless
Joe,
us, bro. This is just the beginning. We got plenty more to come
man.
for you.
Right.
We're gonna be hearing from this cat because he's making moves and doing big things.
All right.
It's your boy JoeThunder. Out of here. Juan's on the camera. We out. We got special guests. That cat Hombre in the building. We out. Peace.
Thank you, man.